Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are 25th of September 2019. Remind you this webinar is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider time and condition before you continue, and when you're receiving this recording as well. Thank God for another day into my life and I pray His blessings today. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Oh, this is the wrong. This is the one. Okay, so let's have a look. The New Zealand did have some news at 12 p.m. today, the official cash rate, which is actually works a little bit on a bullish move, but maybe not affect the whole trend at the end of the day. 12:30 a.m. we have crude oil inventories. The Canadian is still flipping upside down, so I got a sell for it. And oil, U.S. oil, but we'll see what happens anyway. Okay, let's open there, and we got at the dollar in Monday going up, Tuesday sideways, and today big surprise down now. And again, oh my goodness, we got a weekly positive weekly. Is this is gonna continue for how long? Just we don't know, but look, at least we find a way to how trade other groups as well without depending only in this group to make something. So anyway, so we are below to the midline here as we see. The price is definitely below. This might change through the day, so I'm waiting for an entry around this area. The dollar has a turnaround, so let's check that out just now, what had happened with this one. And well, look, now it's coming up again, so I put it on order there below over here because that's the only thing we can do really at the moment. This is the only safeguard that really we have the outside lines, and then yeah, just stay with it with this silly game which one is this one? The dollar percent. So that's Monday. The euro, we got a sell. The Tuesday the market come back, so I got a stop out. So I have to register the loss. I think it is 20 pips in that. Now today it shows like the euro as well is down. This is down in here. It's very messy. We're still below to the midline over here. So don't know. It just yeah, it's quite upset the way this one goes. But what we can do, isn't it? The the so the euro is now bouncing back. Amazing from yeah, it's just too hard to predict really at the moment with the euro. Now with the pound US, we do have both are together, but here in this middle, the pound is weak and the US is strong. Now one thing that notice is that when they change the color over here, I'm just put the trade over there. So at least I got the support by this table that the pound is weak, the US is strong. If I look at any, we are in the 250 pip level, which normally is a level that I'm looking myself. That was support, now it's become resistance. So the chances are there. And that was in Monday. So Tuesday there, and the market come back with 60 pips. And Wednesday today, and today, yeah. So it's bouncing now from here, and yeah, I'm gonna continue looking to sell because this is what it says the line over there, and I'm not changing even if I have that loss. Australia US Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and now it's just about to get through. I think it already got close. No, it went down, so the market just come down from at the moment over there. So I think it would be better if we put it over here, and so it's bouncing back. So now I can set up over there. Oh no, that's not the one that I needed. Okay, let me put it this one and this one there. So that's the Australia over there. New Zealand, of course, that Monday it was negative, and I knew. Remember, I don't know if in Monday we say I knew this level could cause a level of bouncing. We never know really at the end of the day. I was suspicious about this level over there. It was probability for the market to come down, and there it is. So just got to stop out from there, and I think I got an at half hour order here as well, and both got a stop outs at the moment with the this one. Now, what I'm looking over here is that we have the color of the changes over there. So the color from resistance has a support. We got the changing of the color of the candle. We got the New Zealand with 18. Now the US is the indicator that possible could trigger me this trade over there. So the only thing I could I do now at the moment is to look for buy at this level over here. So I now when I put the new, I always forgot to reset the counts because without that the market will know. So well, it was quite good actually. I didn't reset it because of that. So I'm looking to buy today and see what happened from that moment. U.S. Canadians continue in his nowhere really going, so the both are is weak. Both are weak, so you know this is when even if I have this one here, it looks perfect now. Technically, come to the golden touch in 250 pip level, so everything looks perfect. But I don't know, I just probably will overlook later today, and that it is coming back again over there. So I will assess maybe an American time if I'm awake at that time, or otherwise I just put the sell from there. That would be the only option available really at the end of the day, as the dollar is there. But yeah, later tonight, if nothing has happened through there, I will set up the sell in that level. That's only I can do. US Swiss, it was in a different scenario on Monday. We did have a beautiful monthly high. The market reacted. We got the changing of the color over there. And we did have the Swiss is strong. The US was less strong. Not much that we could see in on here. It was, this indicate not yet a turning around. So that was the setup sell for Monday. Tuesday come and Wednesday just broke through there, and that's what it is. No one of us has a crystal ball to say, oh, this is it's just about take the trades, and the same trades that you see here is the same trade is in the live account. So that's that. I don't change nothing. Just make sure the money management is in place, and it just it's nothing really that we can do after that. USGN the same. We already got a trade from that. I got the same trade, this one, running from Friday. When we see the changing of the color is everything that I need to know. And the yen, it was on Monday very strong. So Tuesday and Wednesday is the market now running beautiful. So all the yen pairs, except for the pound in New Zealand, are actually no doing quite okay. So Euro yen Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday the market got him a break even now here. The market moved that beautiful. Unfortunately, sometimes I have the feeling that because there is some euros pairs that actually running very strong. I think in Euro Australia. So my view over there is that it's possible that the market will turn around. It's very complicated here what it is, but that in a way I'm looking for a new trade in that I still looking to go sell, and I would see pound yen. It was a beautiful break, and from the last week the market breaks came back with a break even as well, and there we are. So Australian yen the same, broke up from there, came around, played, and today is excuse me, I could make my tea here. Yeah, so that's now I can narrow my my stop and continue looking from there. New Zealand yen, Monday, Tuesday, and that's what when I saw the New Zealand here, it was Tuesday. I started getting stronger. That was a feeling that for me, say the New Zealand US and New Zealand yen, they want to come back, and now in this case I got safe from that. as the yen is, I guess, is there. Well, yeah, you got to stop out from there. So that's it. So now my new entry will be right over there, and see what happened. It's just that, such a beautiful break. You could think that the market is gonna react beautiful. I'm gonna put actually the midline as well over there tonight for an entry to looking over there. It's just that New Zealand is still in the strength. The news of today that the cash rate has affected positive, but that's not mean. But it's still in the profit, so that's what all I care at the moment. You know that I got even those little pips in place and profit over there. Canadian yen went down. It looks bearish, but suddenly came back with a minus 20 pips. Still looking bearish. Nothing is changing. The line is still saying to us there, but the Canadian is very weak over here. The yen is a bit stronger, so we got a nice diversion. So I'm just gonna wait for that. Sometimes it's safe. I like to do the touch when I'm already in a trade and I have already pips in my favor. So otherwise, no. Now come to Australia. Monday started good with a trade. The market play around, and then yeah, just like it was 20 pips into that. So Euro Australia today, both are weak. They are in the bottom of the list, which is anything can happen from there. And I will be looking now. I have here a red color, so the support now become resistance. So I'm gonna be looking tonight, especially with the euro, see what is happening around that level with the Euro Australia. So as you see over there, I don't have a trade anymore, and I will be waiting for this level because this is what is telling me we got a negative as well. So things will see how this currency works. Euro Canadian Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm still looking to go short this point of time. The Canadian is very, very weak. The euro is weak, but the Canadian is more, and both has the same direction. So this one, it doesn't look that good, but the opportunity is here anyway. So support has become resistant, and this should be my level of looking to trade from there. Euro New Zealand, beautiful triple tops, would I say? Uh, the market in Tuesday and Wednesday now is New Zealand is strong, the euro is weak. So here, as we see, nothing, no decision could be taken, and this is when sometime I got the help from this one when the market changed. Now we have the change of the color, the color green become red, and so this should be my entry today, and already waiting for that one tonight. Or if it hasn't happened, euro, which one was that one that I forgot now where we were? Yeah, that's it. So that's precisely entered over there. So my stop loss in place, and that's my target. As you see, that's at 250 pip level, and we'll see how that one works from there. Pound Australia, we're looking Monday, Tuesday, come over there, and Wednesday now is really nowhere land at the moment. Is in the middle of the line. It looks long, it looks short. So tonight I will need to make a decision, or tomorrow anyway. Pound Canadian, we were carrying the long, so the long got close and I haven't registered. So that's the long over there. So they got close and maybe Monday afternoon. So then I entered the sell, and wow, that was a 90 pips stop loss. Well, with these currencies, you can't play with less than that, so that's unfortunately the way it is. Pound New Zealand, Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday we got over here. So the pound is it wasn't in a positive. The New Zealand it is more, is more stronger. So we got the candle, the support we can resist, and we got that one there, and that is what is really now has activated many of my trades around. It's just looking the fact that and that it is. So it got triggered, it got the stop. So this is, I think it's 60 pips. Oh, no, 100 pips. This one, yeah. That's, as you see, when you see the 250 that close over there, like compared to other currencies, when the 250, has a biggest space, 1/3 of the screen, you can't play with a small. So 100 pips, 300, 1 to 3 is quite good. Now this is changing, and that's how it goes. All right, so that's that. Oh no, I closed I hope I did. I know which one. Oh, I closed my platform. All right, so let's look at what gold is doing. Gold has some strength from yesterday. So resistance became support, entered in the beginning of the week, and that it is. So beautiful break from there, and that's it. So that's how simple. We need to keep with this one there. Just looking the lines and doing from there. U.S. oil, I say we got share because of this. When I look at over here, I comment that we're gonna sell that. This is common support. So my technical analysis sometimes can be, overriding my decisions. But really, I'm gonna show the platform that the other one that my only decision I made over there is just the midline. Whatever the midline is there at that moment, this is when I decided take my chances, and that it is. So US oil is going, and that's so Canadian. Tomorrow we have announcements, so that means that whatever move was in there is no anymore applicable. So here we were looking to, because the end of the day, that was the line. Sorry, I think I'm thinking I can amplify it over here. So the line now changed, as you see over there, from support resisting, and that's the fractal. That's what I love it. Even after the change, so now if you're not rush, a fractal is perfect to enter over there. So I cancel this one today. So I'm gonna set up that the cell. What I did over here. What is this one? Um, Cell, and it would be somewhere over here. Stop loss. Maybe there. These things will not let me because the order is not activated. So I will need to copy the. There it is. So, and it's a nice break. So that's I like it. We look at over there, beautiful resistance level. I heard today in the news that the American president is gonna go through impeachment, and sometimes the market react to those kind of you know things like this one. So I'm looking. No, 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 no. What I did, I was trying to get this guy down. Just want to see the line. I will leave it over there and see what happened from there. But anyway, so this one will move tonight, and as I said, the decision is made because of the midline. After all, now this will bring everything down. So I was going long over there, so everything is close. So now we got this line support now is resistant. We got a fractal. We got the candle changing the color. We looking now, so didn't reach my target. So I'm looking from here, and I can see there and a golden touch. What a 3 months it's been having the Australian 200 over there. I don't know if there is anything more that we can see over here. Oh my goodness, that's a serious event. Look at that, the precision of that. That is a bit scary for the superannuation. What is this one I want looking? That's a bit scary. So that's a nice line. This is another line over here. Um, so wherever we want to be looking, there's an average line. So there's a nice 1, 2, 3 touch, and that's where we are. Mm. So when we see that, this is when I see something like that, that this is definitely a shopping level. And we come over here. So where was the number 4? We come over there. We say, yep, this is, I'm just gonna take that one over there, and regardless, there I can just at the moment play with the bigger stop. Now there's a serious movement there. All right, so you already bounced from there, so it's sort of kind of, the area is very serious where it is, and we'll see anyway what is happening now from there. So we can leave that one there, but Australian 200 has a serious level to sort them out. That daily is a beautiful daily breakout anyway. So, and the support has become resistant. That's all I need to know, and to take the trades from there. So as we say, the Germany already yesterday I did have a signal over here. The support has become resistant, so I decided to put the trade over there, so the trade got executed. So I just need to manage my stop today. When I'm looking around over here, and I can see, is this already, we got a shoulder, head and shoulder over there in place. So shoulder, head and shoulder. So that's a very serious pattern. Normally, that's where we are. And then if we're looking the Fibonacci target, this is where it's possible. We'll do the target number 1, which is perfect with that. So I could average between there, which is the close of that line, and this target. So this would be a take profit zone very, very easily. And then the next level from that, it would be this one, which is the same. It would be between these two, and the line over there is a perfect place to do the target, and these two lines over there. All right, so that's definitely something to look. It's being just shoulder, head and shoulder set up over there, and that's what we see so far of it here. And that's what I yesterday look over there, and when I look around, say, yeah, that's a serious level the market is touching, is coming back for the third time to those levels, and that could be the third is the winner, they say, isn't it? So, and the day now is perfect, and that was, you see, before the day happened. It's just the decision is made, and that is quite impressed really myself, with that, just looking to that. UK 100 the same, so it wasn't in a buy yet. So yesterday I could not make yet the decision, but today is definitely a sell below over there. We're looking that the day was quite good. It's coming to the midline of the monthly, and that is a level of resistance in his zone. And if I look over here, it's a very clear, break line from this pattern over there. So definitely, there we are. So we have a pattern breakout we have over there. So this, and looking what the S&P 500 is doing, you shouldn't have any problems to sell that position. So here until yesterday, I was still looking to go buy. So the buy never happened. So now this one, it could eliminate that buy a stop, and now very easily I can say now the support has become resistant. That's all I need to know over there, and put the sell stop into place over here and manage my stop as the original trade is gonna happen over there. Come over there, put it over here. Um, and that it is. Now when we're looking around here, um, it's very you know, we can be looking from there to there, and it's definitely uh, uh, um, level over here. So we'll see how this one react. That weekly it was already in a bearish, and there it is. So we'll see how that one react tonight. France 40, same. So that's actually a very serious level for the French market. The French market over here is and there we are. So definitely is a breakout over there. That's the line from support is now resistance. So right over here tonight, it will be few open trades that I will consider over there. So here I was looking to buy. Actually got triggered to buy. The stop losses over there with it because the line was telling me at that point. So just take the trade. That's the fractal for the stop, and maybe nothing happened until later. All right, so let's look this one. So Canadian Swiss. So as I said, I'm looking is in this case, I'm looking the midpoint, I'm looking the daily, and I say, yeah, that's a sell over there. So now it's going from that. It's the only thing need to move over there. New Zealand Swiss is coming back. Now that's not mean that I'm looking to go long of it over there. I still looking to go in the short direction. Is the midpoint retracement in that. I did have a trade from there. Got to stop out, you know, get the pips, and that's it. So this one got to stop out over there. Now we have a change over here, as we can see. We got that the market is changing over there, and New Zealand is in a strong move at the moment. So the news is over. So I can now set up a trade from here and say, well, am I looking to go long by breakout? 30 pips, maybe 40 for this one would be enough. And if I look from there to there, 40 pips is there. So that's more than enough if there, but here is the change. So when the changes happen, I just don't think twice. And here I just did, and the daily is supporting me anyway over here. This one continue into that. So now I have a fractal where I can actually move my stop with the Australian Swiss, and again just base it in the midline. The midline become a very interesting indicator, and I just take the trade from there. So the moment is weak, so this one might continue going down from the level. And if we look in the fractal here, it was already telling us look for shorts. Australian Canadian, the same. The midline change, open the trade. So now in this one as well, I can maybe just save a little bit. No. Are the midline entries? No, Dave. The midline is only the warning signal. That would I consider. I still entry on the external dungeon lines. All right. So yeah. So when I see the changing of the color, even the color changing, even for the EA, yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna discuss with Shane. I think tonight we having the one of the versions without the strength meter, just to see that. And but I think the E8 is already responding to the color trend change, which is excellent. So that's mean that even but when we're looking around, every time the color trend change, look what the midline changed too. The midline changed too. The midline changed too. So that alone, without even the midline, it's gonna be quite good, because look, you see here it changed, but the color trend did not change. So I'm very happy and satisfied just with that alone, really, at the end of the day. All right. So here, and that's what I mean, you know. So here it is. As you see, this one I took the thing there because look where we were. Look at the color change, and that's the trade over there, and that's happening now. So in here I'm not looking anything else that just the color trend, the midline. Whether here we're taking a short, here we're taking a long, here we're taking a short, a long, and that's it. That's simple like that. Pound Swiss, the color change over there, the midline, the candles change. So from the beginning of the week, let's go short. Now the noise is gone, so I can move my trailing stop over there, and that it is a nice 300 pips in. So when I'm looking that trade, you know, and I'm risking 70 pips against 300, that's a good business for me. Looking that way. Here it is at the beginning of today when I look that one there, you know, so pound New Zealand. It looks good, it looks bearish, and that's all I need to know. And that's what the EA will do. So when we look at this, is a bit choppy, this one. So good to look over here. So every time the color change red, look what the midline does anyway. The color change here green, and look what it took a bit longer for the midline to change. Here would be a loss anyway, but here is green, 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 and the moment it changed red, the midline changed. So if we have these two, um, you know, if we have these two things like that, that's all it is. Look, I have now 3 weeks trading just that alone, and tell you it has removed so much thinking. You know, this is ridiculous that, you know, when I come in the morning, it takes me like a 5 minutes to go through it, because that's the only thing I look the trade, the color change, trade there. We might need to readjust the settings according to each one of us what we wanting. You know, I'm testing different settings. I hope the new EA we can actually do back testing with different settings, and you know, 5 years of back testing, so it can bring the best settings for that. Now, we're never going to have the right perfect settings because market condition change in and out, you know, but we can play the 20 definitely does a good job. 24 as well. We can, you know, modify this for the 24. It might take you a little bit of profit, but it might, you know, take long runs as well and avoid many other things. But tell you, after see what I see, you know, it's just quite incredible over there. So here, got the first trade, got a stop out. This is the second trade, and now this one actually is in a quite good with the pound Canadian. Pound Australia, I still got the short direction over there because of the midline. So when I see the midline, I just want to go short. And the other one, I don't know why I put the midline, because I'm looking for breakouts, and this is just unfortunately happened, but here it works in my favor. But the initial trade, I want to do breakout. I don't want to get trade over there. You know, this one is still in a sort of kind of positive scenario for today. This one continue its way down. It's not much to do. So there it is. The color changed over there. The candle changed over here, and that's it. So the EA would respond automatically to that. How many of you are happy with it? Because the same thing we do every day, every morning, the EA will do without us. You know, we just take the, you know, if you are scared of big stop loss, just reduce the stop losses and put it maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You know, if we say, okay, 25 pips times, you know, 4 times, that's 100 pips. You know, if you get away with the first one, the second one, the third, but you know, it's just gonna be great that way. So Euro Canadian, we got a short over there. That it is now. Look here, what it says is looking to go long. So this would be my line to look at the moment over there. Now the daily is not that exciting with potential over there. It's still in the short position. So I will review this one because this is the trend at the end of the day. But the EA will look for buy over here. So it will not be looking to go short. It will looking to go buy because of what the EA will not thinking about, oh, this is the trend. No, the EA only going to look the midline, the color change, and that's a setup for buy over there over here. Simple like that. Euro Australia, so here at the same, the red is changed from green to red, the midline color. So this is what I'm looking for, the short decision. So I'm looking the Euro Australia, the Euro New Zealand, and the Euro Canadian. That's what I hold that sell over there, because I know the possible this is just a bit rebel, but it will come down anyway. Swiss yen, as I said, don't trade this one up. I just don't know whether continue looking that. This is very volatile. All the Swiss crosses over there. Canadian yen got a stop out from there, somewhere over here, so that's fine. It was looking for a new entry on Don Chien, and we'll see over there. So this one got a stop out from there to here. It will look at again a new midpoint retracement. So we're gonna leave it over there, and actually I want to change to both, just in case if the midpoint will not activate it over there. Refresh my reset count, because I still looking. We haven't seen nothing change. The data is still very shallow. The yen is very strong at the moment. So, but this one maybe has some issues because of that. Australian yen changed the color from there, goes there. So once I'm break even, I'm not worried anymore. And I look over there. The pound yen came back very strong. Still looking to sell over there. The date is quite weak. So yeah, just waiting for that moment over there. Euro yen, now Euro yen, I can move my stop today to the fractal over here, which is equivalent to that, minimize my risk and continue to this one. This should be there. So that's the break over here. So that's my stop in the previous technical stop loss. And look what happened from there. The US is as strong as we say. Now here, oh sorry, the US is weak. So here we have minus 44, and here as well we got minus 44. So that's, I'm keep looking. I don't know whether this guy's in straight, instead of trying to connect with I'm gonna suggest today, we already got the meter here. Now their E8 does not have the meter. They should have taken this E8 and actually work in this. Now the problem is that my E8 has like a 5,000 lines of code, and for them to do that, it could be, so they try to redo that EA. But if the EA can read here, when this happened and did over there, it really can take off from there. But anyway, so leave it up to the experts. But that's it is. So this one is on a break even, so I'm not worried for that. US Canadian is just, like I said, is not playing a safe game. So that's the sell, that's the stop. The trust is still looking to go short because of what I see over here. I'm not looking anything more than only that. New Zealand US got a stop out and a sell. And then this morning, before I walk away from the computer, I looked at it and said, yep, that's a buy. And that's all. I put it over here and see what happened tonight over there. This one, Australian US. It's not break even, so nothing to worry about it. Pound, I still continue looking to go short with this one, even with the daily over there, because of what I see here. Now that's my first trade in here, and I put it both in this case. So the first one got a stop out, and now this one is running, hopefully, over there. Yes, this one is still surviving in here, and now I can move. As you see, this one is a completely different sort of mind setup and the way that it works over there. Okay, my friends, so that's all. We'll see tomorrow's same time, and yeah, so hopefully things will running. Just don't know why is the dollar continue with this game, but what can we do, isn't it? So we'll see. Here the line actually hasn't changed, even if the price is down. I guess it's very difficult for the line, whatever it is there, because of the market is rotating like that. But anyway, all right. So take care of yourself. Cheers and bye.